This is the Kitchen Sink WP Podcast, episode 434.
I program my own computer.
We have a server crash, 404 error, page not found, links aren't working, system is crashing, system is crashing, system is crashing.
Your old HTML website, barely alive. We have the technology. We have WordPress. A new website, better than it was before. Better, stronger, faster. We have the technology. The technology.
Why, hello, everybody. This is Adam Silver, the host of the Kitchen Sink WP Podcast. Thanks for being here. Let's get started. All right, upcoming events. We have two of them. Next weekend, we actually have a WordCamp. I think it's the first one in the States in the last 2 years, I think. Anyway, it's WordCamp Montclair, New Jersey, June 25th. It's a one-day camp. And I was just checking out to see if I can make that or not. I'm kind of available, I think, but my daughter might be visiting, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's one-day camp. The tracks look really nice. The venue looks great as well. So check that out if you are in the area. WordCamp Montclair, New Jersey. All right, also upcoming events, I wanted to mention this one, DevRel Mastermind. My friend Tessa Krisel, an amazing developer, she's doing a developer relations mastermind starting in July. I believe it is about $300. There'll be a link in the show notes to sign up or get more information about it. I think the main website is off of her site. Yeah, tessakrisel.com. But again, I will put a link in the show notes for that as well. And it's coming up in about a month. So there's that. Moving on to segment one in the news. Matias Ventura, the architect for WordPress 6.1, I believe he's the architect, had put out a roadmap post regarding what's going to come in version 6.1, even though we just got 6.0. But of course, now they want to refine the experiences that were introduced in 5.9 and 6.0 for full site editing, various flows, more coherent and fulfilling experiences for users, etc. So if you're interested in knowing the roadmap to 6.1, check that out. Link in the show notes as well. Is that in the news? I think that is it for the news. All right, moving on to segment two, the meat and potatoes of this week's episode. Again, I'm doing a forum review. This one's called Discussion Board because I am researching forum solutions for an idea I have. And I found this one called Discussion Board. And it's really, it was interesting in a couple different ways. But yeah, so I want to share first and foremost moving forward with these reviews. Active installs, about over 2,000. It works with version 4.3, WordPress version 4.3 or higher. It has been tested version 6, and I did a test on it on my dev server as well with version 6. So there's a free and a pro version. More about that in a minute. The docs indicate that it should work with any theme, but they also recommend a theme that they developed. And that theme, by the way, is called, what is it here? It's called Singularity by the same company who makes that the plugin itself. I didn't test it with that. I went ahead and tested it with my Beaver Builder stack. So there's that. So yeah, moving on to installing it. It was easy enough. Right off the bat, it creates 3 new pages, login, new topic, and topics. It had short codes. That's how it gets the content from the CPT, the custom post type. It's all custom post type driven. So the short code use is there. You can actually add short codes that they give you a whole list of them to other areas of the site, depending on where you want it, via an HTML block or a theme or just a widget and stuff, whatnot like that. The settings themselves really simple for the most part as far as what you can do with this version. There's 3 tabs. There's General, Design, and User. And the General has the most settings. Design and User are pretty limited to some extent. So, leaving I left most of that as default. I left it alone. I wanted to check out the the interaction and the functionality. If this is going to work for me or not. And I found it really easy and simple to get the forum up and running. It really was easy. And remember, users logging in and whatnot. But I immediately noticed that the free level of this plugin has a big limitation. And that is a single board. That's what they call it, a board, like a forum, one forum, and that's it. And no, just topics. No subtopics, no parent or child theming, child topics available, and no restricted access. So if you want that, just a single board with simple and easy replies to people's topics, like you want to create a new topic, you read a new topic, you want to reply. It's almost more of it says discussion board. And it makes more sense now that I think about it out loud. I see it more of a discussion board on this free level than I see it as a forum personally. So yeah, if it could work for you, but it's not going to work for me for what I have in mind. That is for sure. It could maybe work if I go to the pro version, and that's what takes me to this little topic here. When I said a minute ago, the free version, free. The pricing for the pro version is actually relatively affordable, very affordable in my opinion. It has, I looked at the little breakdown of chart that they had. There's unlimited boards, so unlimited forums. There's permissions, there's child boards, there's follow topics, user profiles, live right now as I'm looking it up for y'all. Actually, it's not where I thought it was. There. Oh yeah, here we go. Categories and tags, widgets, top posters and commenters. Yeah, so there's a solid half dozen things that are not part of the free, and I get that. That's the premium model. I'm not dissing it whatsoever. Just for my needs, I want something a little bit more inclusive. But that said, like I said, pricing was really affordable here. What does I say here? So one site per year, $49. It's on sale. I'm not sure if it's always going on or not, but $49 for one site right now per year, $89 per year for unlimited sites, and they do offer a lifetime for $199 unlimited sites as well. So $200. So interesting on that aspect for pricing. I just saw something recently online about pricing, about lifetime offers. Is it worth it or not? And whose lifetime is it, etc. So there's interesting conversation that could be had there in the forum if you want. So, it's not a terrible solution by any stretch. I've seen more convoluted things out there, even for free. So this was actually, I like the cleanliness of it. I like the fact that it's pretty simple to get going. But if you want more, you're going to have to pay for it, which is fine. I see nothing wrong with that for the pro version. And to me, I'm not sure how that would look to see as far as the pro version, if it's what I want from a visual perspective as well. I know one of the other plugins I talked about a few months ago actually was much closer to what I want. And I think it was actually free. So anyway, there you go. If you're looking for something, check it out. It's over at wpdiscussionboard.com is the homepage of the site. But it's in the repo. So check that out if you're interested in that. All right, moving on to the into the tip and tool of the week. That was weird. This week I'm talking about the tip. It's a tool, actually. It's called sublimemerge.com. And I want to tell you about it because I saw this. Where did I see this? Someone shared this with me. It's line by line staging, commit, editing. It's for Mac, Windows, and Linux, actually. So it's a Git client done Sublime is what they say. It's pretty cool if you're into the Git aspect of the world. I'm not there yet, and that's meant for Courtney. Anyway, there's a fee for it. If I'm not mistaken, it does cost money. There's a couple licenses on this too. This is interesting as well. So it's free to download. It's $99 for 3 years for personal use. It's $75 a year for business use. So I thought that was an interesting business model as well. So figure $100 for 3 years was at $33 a year. Not so bad for personal use, but if you're using it for your business, it's $75 per year. So that's a link over there in the show notes. It'll be sublimehq.com for that as well. So sublimemerge.com. That's what it is. Sorry. Okay. That is it for this week. Nice and short episode for you. I'm going to wrap it up here. If you have any questions, go ahead and send it in via email, adam@kitchensinkwp.com, or use the speak pipe function of the website. If you want to support the show, please become a patron. I would love that. If you want to sponsor the show, you can do that too. There's a forum on the website. Thanks for listening. See you next week. Now go out and do some awesome things with WordPress. All right. Bye-bye.